Hello everyone, welcome to Go Get My Guru. Let's have a look at agenda for today's session. So in today's session we'll be discussing about strings. First we'll go with what are strings and how to create string, syntax for creating string. And then next we'll see string slicing, like accessing elements from string, updating string, and then we'll go on with string operators. We will be using mathematical operators along with string. So all these things we'll be seeing in our today's session. So are you ready for today's session? Okay, let's start. So what is string? In simple words, we can tell that string is a sequence of characters, and also in Python, string is array of bytes representing Unicode character. So in Python, we do not have a data type called character. We have only a single data type, that is string. So even a single character, suppose if h is a single character, so this single character is also treated as a string with length 1. So what is the syntax? So you can see here, syntax for creating string is you can give a variable name, and then string can be enclosed in double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes. Triple quotes are mostly written for multiple line characters. So now we have understood that what is string and the syntax of string. Now let's get ready for coding in VS Code using strings. Just observe this. So what you can remember, many of us go to railway stations and we notice this message there, welcome to Indian Railways. So many of us will read like that and we'll go off. But this is a string. As I said, it's a collection of characters. So now you can see where we will use strings. So this is one example. There are many such examples like bus boards, airlines. So everywhere, wherever you see displays, displaying messages like this, strings comes into picture. Now let us create this string in VS Code. Now let's start creating string. As I showed you the symbol for syntax for creating string. Now let's create welcome to Indian Railways. So this is the string which I am printing with only single quotes. So I have enclosed my string in single quotes. Now let's print this string. Print string. Now we should be getting this message on our output terminal. Let's check. So here you can see that welcome to Indian Railways. So we have got our string welcome to Indian Railways on output terminal. As I have shown in syntax, strings can be created with double quotes as well. This we have already discussed in print function video. So you can go through that. So here I am replacing single quote with double quotes. Now let's run this and check. So here you can see that it is still getting printed. I said triple quotes can be mostly used with multi-line strings. Suppose say welcome to Indian Railways. And then let me write your train departs at 12. So now let us run this and check what gets printed. So you can see here we have got message welcome to Indian Railways, your train departs at 12. Now let me keep the same initial string itself. So I'll give here single quotes and replace these triple quotes with single quote. So now we have created a string now. Now let us just try to access characters from this string. Can we do that? Yes, of course we can do. But how? We have discussed in list, tuple, how we have accessed elements using indexing. I hope all of you remember indexing. Observe in this diagram, that is Python. So when we start with positive indexing number, it starts from 0. That is 0 to 5. When we go from negative indexing, it starts in a reverse order and starts from -1 to -6. Now that we know what is indexing number, let's try to access the elements from this string. So for that, let's say print, and then let's say I want to access W, first letter of this string, and then give in the square bracket, give the index value, and then here give string of 0. So now let us try to run this program. I'll just give here colon, so that let's try to run this program. So now here you can see that we have got string 0 and the value in this 0th index is W. So this was for access single character. single character. Now let's try to give negative index. Let me say I'll give -1. So now comma string of -1. Now let us run this and check. So here you can see that the last value in the reverse order -1 indexed was S. So comment this negative index. So now till now we were accessing only single character. Now what if I want group of characters? So for that we use indexing here. Let's say print string 1 to 5. Let's say we'll print 1 to 5 and then give comma and then give string 1 to 5. Now let us run this and check what output we will get. So here you can see that we have got elco. So W was 0th index. Since I have given from 1, it is printing elco. Now let us say we want to print welcome. So we should start indexing from 0 and then end value should be 7. The same thing I'll mention here, 0 and then 7. Now let us run this and check. So here you can see that we have got welcome. One more thing to note here is we cannot delete or remove characters from string because strings are immutable. So once string is created, you cannot delete these characters. Now that we know how to create and access characters from string, can we update a string? Let's try that. Update string. For that, let me take the same string. So we have the string and then next I'll do is print, let me say string, and then we'll give 0 to 7. Next we'll give plus operator and then give one more string here. Let's say welcome to I'll play airlines. Now let us run this and check whether string gets printed. Let's do that. So here you can see that welcome to airlines has been printed. So what it is doing? So what I am doing here is I am accessing characters from 0 to 7, that is welcome, and then I am making use of plus operator, and to this string characters I am adding airlines. So we are getting output as welcome airlines. Now let us learn about string operators. So let's first start with plus operator. What is plus operator we used for in list? To concatenate list. So now we'll do the same thing. Let's take this string 1. I'll split my first string welcome to, and then I'll give string 2 as Indian Railways. So here I have splitted my strings. Now I want to join these two strings. How can I do that? Let's take string 3 is equal to string 1 plus string 2, and then now we'll print this string 3. Now let us run this and check what we will get. So here you can see that we have got welcome to Indian Airlines. So here when I concatenate, there is no space in between. After these two, Indian is printing continuously. So how can I add space there? To add space there, just give plus operator again. Now let us run this and check what we will get. Now you can see that we have got welcome to Indian Railways. So let us comment this. This is for string concatenation. Now let us take the same original string here. Now we'll make use of multiplication operand. So let's print string 1 and I'll give 3. Now let us run this and check what. So you can observe here on the screen welcome to Indian Railways and again welcome to Indian Railways. It is printed 3 times. So what we are doing here? So this multiplication operand is used here for repetition of string. So this was for repetition. Now let us discuss one more operator that is membership operator. So what it does? So now let us see what is this membership operator. So we have in key here. So what is this in? In string returns boolean true if character is in the string, or else it will return false. Now next we have is not in. So what does this tell? This tells that returns boolean true if character is not in the string and returns false if character is in the string. So we are going to test whether the character given by user is in the string or not. So we are going to check that using two keys, that is in and not in. Let's see how we can implement this along with strings. Now let me say I'll take the same string here. So here I am going to search for whether railways is in the string or not. So how can I do that? Let's say print and then give the character which you want to check. I want to check railways, then give in. We are checking whether railways is in string, so give the string name. So now let me comment these two lines. Now let us run this and check what we'll get. So here you can see that we are getting true because railways is present in the string we have mentioned. Now let us do a membership test for characters which are not in the string. Suppose I'll take airlines. Now not in string. So now let us check what we will get. Let's run this. So here you can see that we are getting both as true. For this second statement also we are getting true because airlines is not in string. Here suppose I'll change this airline to Indian. Let's say Indian. Now let us run this and check. I should get false value. So here you can observe that we have got false value. And to summarize about today's session, so we have discussed strings. What are strings? Strings are nothing but sequence of characters. Next we saw about how to create strings. Strings can be created either using single quotes, double quotes, and we can use triple quotes for multi-line strings. And next we saw about how to access character from string. So this, to access characters from string, we used index method and we also used range method to access multiple characters from string. Next we saw about string updating. So this we did using plus operator, and then we discussed about string operators, mainly concatenating. Concatenating is you can join two strings using plus operator. And then we saw string repetition. This string repetition can be done using multiplication operand. And then we saw membership operator. So this membership operator is useful to search whether the given character is present in the string or not. So there are two keys, one is in and one is not in. So if the character was present in the string, in key used to return true. If it is not present, it will return false, and same thing with not in. I hope all of you are clear with all these concepts. In the next session we will discuss about built-in functions and built-in methods used along with strings. I hope you are enjoying our series. If so, do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for further updates.